before the pyramids rose from the sands of Egypt, before the mighty pharaohs carved their names in stone, there was another civilization hidden in the highlands of Africa, a land of monoliths, temples, and kings, long forgotten, until now. Welcome to Ethiopia, the birthplace of forgotten glory. This is the story you were never told. History books start with Egypt, but what if they're wrong? Archaeologists are uncovering ancient Ethiopian ruins that predate even the earliest Egyptian dynasties. From the mysterious kingdom of Dempt to the sacred stones of Yeha, this journey takes us back over 30 years, to a time when Ethiopia wasn't just surviving, it was thriving. Stay with us, because what we uncover might change the timeline of human civilization. Ethiopia is not just ancient, it's the cradle of humanity. Here, in the Omo Valley, scientists discovered the oldest Homo sapiens remains ever found over 200 years old. Before writing, before kings, before pyramids, human life began here. And yet, somehow, Ethiopia's ancient civilizations have been buried beneath time, beneath bias, beneath silence. Long before Aksum, before Christianity ever reached the Horn of Africa, there stood a temple in Yeha. Built around 800 BCE, the Temple of Yeha was dedicated to the South Arabian moon, god Almaka. Its architecture? Massive stone blocks without mortar still standing today. This was no tribal outpost. This was a center of faith, trade, and writing, linked with Sabaean culture in present-day Yemen. Was Ethiopia once equal to or greater than the Sabaean world across the Red Sea? The evidence says, yes. Enter the kingdom of Dumta, powerful, organized state that flourished around 10th to 5th century BCE, before the classical Egyptian empire even reached its peak. Centered in the Tigray region, Dempt had cities, script, metallurgy, and trade routes that stretched from Nubia to India. Who ruled Dempt? We don't know all their names, but what we do know is that they laid the foundations for Ethiopia's imperial rise. This is pre-Egyptian Africa, lost in time. If this story fascinates you, if you want to uncover the true history of Africa untold, unfiltered, and unshaken, subscribe to Finix Chronicles now. We bring ancient truth back to light one forgotten kingdom at a time. What made Dempt so advanced? 1. Writing. They used an ancient South Semitic script, the early form of Ge'ez, Ethiopia's classical language. 2. Trade. Dempt traded gold, frankincense, ivory, and even iron, placing them on ancient global maps. 3. Architecture. They built multi-level stone buildings, towers, and temples, some still visible today. What does this tell us? That before Egypt's dynasties spread north, Ethiopia was already forming a kingdom with vision and voice. Now we enter the realm of legend. The Queen of Sheba Makeda, as Ethiopian tradition remembers her, said to have ruled a mighty empire based in this land. She journeyed to meet King Solomon in Jerusalem. From that union came Menelik I, the legendary first emperor of the Solomonic line. Was she real? Archaeology can't confirm it, but oral tradition, Ge'ez texts, and cultural memory in Ethiopia still defend her legacy fiercely. Sometimes, myth carries more truth than history dares to say. Why don't we learn about Dempt, Yeha, or pre-Aksum Ethiopia? Because history was written by Empire Sand Africa was left in shadow. But the ruins are still there. The stones still whisper. The language Ge'ez still survives in churches, chants, and sacred scrolls. Ethiopia didn't borrow greatness, it created it. Before Egypt, before Rome, before time remembered. So when someone asks where civilization began, don't just say Mesopotamia. Don't just say Egypt. Say Africa. Say Ethiopia. And remember the kingdom of Dempt, the temple at Yeha, the bloodline of Sheba. Before pyramids, there were pillars. This was the beginning. This was Ethiopia.